No, it's supposed to count my steps. It's the workout is different than the steps. It just is not counting my pulse and stuff. No, I don't have workout open. It counts my yeah. See if we're on. Hey Tiffany, we must be on. Donnie has a trivia question. Donnie has a trivia question. His question is, why does the Gatlinburg Inn, Donnie said, why does the Gatlinburg Inn have an M on the chimney? Donnie said we might go over and get an Andy's later.
Sundays are on sale, and it's not even
M.
Sunday.
See, there's an M on the chimney at the Gatlinburg Inn. Does anybody know why that is there? Because we don't know. Hello, Riley. I love the sound of the water. Hello again, Teresa's Cantrell. I think that's Smoky Mountain Man, but I don't have my glasses on. These little pipes down here, these little pipes, sometimes the bears use those as like a little highway underneath the road. We've seen bears going through those pipes. I don't know if they use that particular one, but we've seen them.
Yeah, the one that goes from the aquarium over to the bus stop. We have seen them go through that one.
Over to the trolley stop.
Good.
I don't have the patch on right now. I had it on all afternoon. Took it off before we left to come out.
Oh, pretty sunset going on.
Because it's not a regular patch. So it wouldn't have stayed on me anyway.
Yeah,
moving
let's go to
around.
Walgreens when we come down, see if we can find one for you. They'd have one. Grocery store might have one.
Those double strollers are nice. kind of
family.
tour.
They could be a tour guide.
He comes up with a plan. Every night he's going to send out 10 to 12 of his own men to the perimeters of the Union fort, and they're going to kill off all the night ones every night.
She's telling a story. You're gonna have to hold this while I get my thing out here. Right here. Right here.
Look, somebody has made a sticker. on that. I think the people that actually did that are angry at somebody. You're doing an impersonation of that, so you should need to go over and do that.
No, we'll do our own. I had to dig out my card. There's Rusty the Bear. I don't know how many nails he's made out of, but a lot.
Yep. 100,000.
They got like mist. Mist.
Pictures today.
Misters.
Flowers probably love that. Taking pictures today, they're not spending the money on the photographer.
Welcome back again.
People that live here don't come as often as we for trying 45 minutes.
Thank you.
Yep.
You was up here yesterday.
I know. We had the burgers up there. Nice.
I must really like it.
Burger was great.
Burger?
Brownie was better, but chocolate chip cookie was good.
ahead.
You ready?
Oh, you ready?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Tell them to stop it at the top.
Yeah, it's a good cookie, but bigger brownie. Brownie fits full.
My favorite's the apple.
Oh, I'll have to
Apple
try that one
fritters.
next.
Yeah,
Okay, he said the apple fritters. The staff guy said the apple fritters are
It's
the
like an
best.
apple
Look
pie,
at
fried apple pie kind of thing.
the
I
sunset.
think it was more expensive. That's why I've been. Ooh, look at those clouds over there. We're gonna get a pretty sunset. Those clouds are dipping down. I don't know if they're gonna touch us. So I gotta get my
Yeah,
switch
Mike. Yeah.
under my leg here. These chair legs pinch my nerves. Going up kind of.
It's blue over there. And it's lighter blue over there.
And the mountains
But-
behind us are fiery too.
The clouds over here have got some
Pretty.
golden color in them.
You get a couple sunsets in Gatlinburg. You get the when they go over the mountains. Then you get another one when it goes over the horizon.
Mike Hill said, looks good, would love to be there. That's
Yeah.
why we like to share it out
It's a
with
beautiful
everyone, because
in the neighborhood.
not everybody can be here, but we're grateful and thankful they gave us the opportunity to get annual passes at these different theme areas. What'd you say, Donnie? Over the river. Donnie said,
Grandma's house.
Donnie said, over the river and through the woods. Over the river and through the woods.
Skypark up we go.
To grandmother's house we go.
Horseless sleigh. The
Hey,
cable
Terra
we play
Dalmatian,
and sit on as we go.
Cammy Bar, Smoky Mountain Man.
S&M.
Mike said, y'all do great videos. We'll be there in February,
Oh,
in cold season.
oh look.
Oh, somebody's sweater, shirt, or whatever is stuck on that.
He's got a. There's a maintenance man. He's got a thing. Oh, look at
So
that.
some
He's
of the
picking
lights
up
are out.
stuff.
Or some of the lights are out. What did they send you down here to do? What did they send you
You're a
down here to
hero
do?
finding that tennis shoe.
I'm the mechanic for this thing. I was doing my tower inspections.
Oh, okay.
Just so happened I found a tennis shoe.
We just saw a chair going the other way with a sweater on it.
Yeah. Hold your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the
Maintenance.
maintenance guy. He's checking for the electricity, and he found a shoe on his way down.
I'm telling you what, by these skid marks, I was saying, he's skidding on his butt down this one. This is 45 degrees, as steep as a staircase. Make one wrong move and you are tumbling. and
Okay,
nothing's-
Teresa said she googled the M on the Gatlinburg Inn, and it stands for Maples. Okay, the Maples family owned
Maples
it
family.
then. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Donnie, quit banging.
isn't that nice?
Hey, Nancy. Let's see.
Stretch in the back. Ooh.
Darcy's pinning some clothes to go on the money tree or something like that for the wedding. Tiffany said she thinks the M stands for mountain, related to the location in the Smoky Mountains. Unless it's the,
What are they doubting that it means maples?
the Maples, you know, if they were the owners of it, that's a famous name here in the mountains, Maples. I can hear Dino.
Yeah. It didn't even talk to us this time and tell us to smile.
Oh no. No.
Not that we minded that.
And I get more walking.
We still get
in.
the
Slow it down for me, guys.
photograph sheriff though.
Keep it down for me.
Oh.
We're gonna bring you to a stop right over here.
Yep, right that far. Alrighty, Drewy.
Got the chair for you when you're ready to go stand up.
Thank you very much.
Get your jacket, Paul.
Thank you.
Come right this way,
Photo
guys.
sheriff. We gotta follow the photo sheriff.
Just hand him the white ticket.
Oh, sheriff. It didn't talk to us and say get ready to smile or flash or anything. What's wrong with that there thing?
We weren't looking. We weren't looking at the picture of dee dee dee. Dang dang wang wang Somebody is not happy to pose for a picture on the giant chair. Maria said, how are your new shoes working out? Joy. They're working out okay. Sometimes at the end of the night, my feet are a little sore, but I think it's working better than those boots.
Ellis.
You can see make it live stream on the path.
I don't think I have a signal on the path. I'm gonna.
Tower right there. Oh, they got the phone over here. If it starts to give you a hard time, just back up a few steps.
Well,
and
get
sign
your
on.
phone out and watch.
Well, you are.
I did get some Skechers. If it loses signal, tell me.
I'm right with you. We are walking under the bridge on the live stream. There was a branch shaking down in the valley, and I went, "Oh, I wonder if something's going by that tree and shaking it." Turned out it was one of the cables for the bridge, just moving the tree as the cable was. See, I kind of wanted to sit here and paint one time. Let me do it.
Maria said she has a feeling we're gonna see a bear.
Okay.
That would be fun.
Go with that. I just hope we're still alive when it happens. So y'all can share it with us as we run.
There's some bugs out here, like those bugs that come out at night for the lights.
Well, there's no food over here, so he's probably not coming over here. But he does like to go check out the smash burger place.
Well, they said there was a bear walking on the trail last night. Hi, Donnie Days. They've got the Tulip Tower Bridge closed. The gates are closed. So they allow you to walk on this trail, but they've got both gates on the tulip tower closed. You see how they got them closed? So you can't go over there.
Yeah,
Which is
close it at sundown.
Safety reasons to close that. I don't blame them for making that decision. It's kind of warm. I have my sweatshirt in my bag, and Donnie brought his sweatshirt around his waist. But I've got like a t-shirt, a long sleeve t-shirt on, and I can feel it's warm. I'm walking. But I've got a heavy bag. I've got a bunch of stuff in my bag. Sprinklers. I hear sprinklers. Yeah.
This set of stairs you're seeing right here.
Last year I couldn't even get a signal over here.
But, these stairs right here take you to the trail that you can walk down.
Yeah, but they have it closed. Yeah. They've got the padlock on it. They don't want anybody on it.
Make it at sundown. Doing good on my phone.
Oh, Maria says she thinks Will and Dawn are on another cruise. Well, that would be wonderful for them. I know it's been Dawn's dream for years. Dawn told me she waited 5 years to be able to
What kind of cruise is it?
travel and do cruises and all this stuff that they're doing. So I'm very happy for them.
Look, they made another road up to that parking lot I used to use when I painted.
It's kind of steep if they would use it
Oh,
for...
yeah, that's not for the public.
Right up here where this little road goes up. It's very steep, but that's where Donnie would park the bug when he would was painting here last year.
That road wasn't there then.
Yeah, it wasn't actually a road. He could have walked down and walked over there if it was a road.
Hello.
Hi.
It's us again.
It's nice out here.
This, I'm going to tell you, this path,
Oh, yeah, okay. For a second there we lost it. Now we're back.
this path right here is flatter.
Brand new.
It's flatter to walk around here than it is at Anaquista. Anaquista is a lot more steep walking. Even this bridge right here, even though there's a dip in it, it's still flatter than the treetop bridge at Anaquista.
It's a very loud path too. There's no way we're sneaking up on a bear walking on these stones. Nobody's gonna be startled by us. This used to be like 3 feet wide and really rough. They did a good job of leveling it off and smoothing it out, giving you a very, very nice path to walk.
Yeah. Even with these little cement borders that they have here that
I bet that
make
might
it
be
like
grass
a
too.
path.
Yeah. Looks like they're gonna put something there.
Well, I'm glad I have a signal over here.
Yeah, that
Because
worked
I
out
didn't
great.
have a signal last year over here at all.
Yeah, there's nice. All right, Marina. Yeah, we're enjoying this one.
Evening, a nice time to walk, you know. Pretty views. Nature trail. I'll get on the other side of me, Donnie, so I can show them a little bit that way. Through the trees, you can see a little bit of the bridge. Nature and the spiders. The spiders find those things with where the lights are. Waiting for the flying bugs to come.
Jitterbug.
It's like you say to the flying bug, don't go towards the light. Don't go towards the light. There's a
I wonder what they're
spider
gonna put here. Here's another one.
waiting.
They dug out an extra spot right here.
They could run
There's
electricity
electrical.
and put their, yeah.
Maybe it's a here.
Or maybe it's where they'll put like Christmas decorations or something.
Oh,
They could decorate
there's an idea.
all different kinds of seasons.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because this is probably 12 volt over here.
This was one of our places we enjoyed coming to. It's just before they had a season pass. It was not in our budget to do it very often. So thankfully, we're very thankful to them that they did the
Yeah.
annual pass, and
Yeah, we want to
you know
tell,
we can come and enjoy it.
tell any Skypark people listening that
Appreciate
we
it.
spent $30 on food yesterday.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't have been up here to be able to do that unless we had a season pass.
Annual pass, yeah. It's a nice little path all the way around there. Here we are at the Gatlinburg Skypark. Maria said she gets 7,000 steps on her treadmill. I think Tara got 7,000 steps yesterday or something, and I was like, man, I don't know what she was doing to get 7,000 steps in.
Well, the average step is 2.5 feet, so that means she did 5 feet 3,500 times.
Because that's like going to Dollywood, 7,000 steps.
Yeah, so if you went 5 feet 3,500 times, that would be 10 feet. It was, let's see, 18. Almost 18. 5 feet 3,500 times would be 10 feet 350 times. Or 100 feet
Donnie's trying to math in his head.
35 times. 100 feet 35 times would be 3,500 feet. 3,500 feet would be, this is 3/4 of a mile. It's 5,280 feet in a mile. So that would be
Hello, Michael Reynolds. Mike,
so
Mike, I
2,000
saw a bear, said, tell me about it at Dollywood and all the steps.
So 1 mile, the average human being walks 2.5 feet per step. So 1 mile is 2,112 feet steps. 2,112 steps per mile. So 7,000 steps would be 3 miles. 3 miles. With 1,100 steps left over. So
Tara said they do
3.5
more than
miles.
20,000 steps when they're in Gatlinburg. Are you saying a day per day? Because Tara and Scott just are go, go, go. They're go, go gadget when they're here. They're just go, go,
7,000
go.
steps is 3.5 miles, according to my calculator. Roughly.
Scott and Tara get up in the morning and go all day.
Yep. Burning up the bacon into the ramp of the steps.
I'm not taking the steps up. I have to walk this way. Did you have a signal? Did you walk this way?
Yes, I had a signal. I was recording the bear.
All the way walking up this way?
I
Or did
didn't
you
come
take the
down here.
steps? You took the steps?
I did not come down here.
Let me know if we keep the signal. You watching?
No.
When we get up there, I'll be ready to sit down. Take a break. You want to see if he's over there?
Nope, you got your picture anyway. I'm gonna go this way though.
When you get up here, there's restrooms right up here. I haven't seen any bear tonight, but we were told it was walking on this path behind us the other night, and then last night we saw the big bear down there by the grease pit, so he may have already been there and left, or he's still on the way over there. But sometimes they make their rounds, and they'll go to one spot one night, a different spot the next night. But usually the grease bears always try to go to the grease pits and stuff. Only thing is, I don't think he can get to that one that they have because it's actually an underground grease pit. But he's like standing on it, wanting to, you know, wanting to get there, but I don't think he could get any unless there was some on the top of the grate when they, you know, dumped it or something. Then maybe he licked it to get some of the grease. We have seen bears do that. Cammy Bear said enjoying the walk. Thank you. We'll try to get out and walk a lot more because it's good for me to get out and walk. You know what? Maybe you should get the tripod out and pop up on yours on this way.
We need to go.
Huh?
We need to go.
Go where?
Home.
We don't need to go. What time they close?
10 o'clock, probably. 9 or 10, I think. Oh, it's just me then. Oh,
Oh, sorry.
wouldn't you know, we'd pick the trash. Step there. Set it in there, I guess. Speaker. A piece of chicken.
Thanks.
Oh, you got a leftover chicken.
Hey, you want it?
Oh, wow. Let me try it.
It's good.
All right.
There you go.
Just
Dump it.
Take that shit away. Ah. What kind of sauce did you get with it?
Well, I got barbecue, but it didn't taste like barbecue.
Tasted like
It tasted like
Yeah, it's that they call it their special sauce. It's yeah.
on top of it. Looked like
Donnie,
bear
go
hair
get in the
or
light to try it. Go get in the light to try it.
Oh, well, we're filming, so everything has to be filmed.
Thank you for letting him try that.
something. No problem. I'd rather have somebody eat it than throw it.
Cool. Did you try the burgers yet?
I had double.
Yeah, good.
Had it all over my hands.
Oh, that pickled onion's great,
Oh, man.
but it is a mess.
Donnie, turn toward the light. There you go.
All right, everybody. Well, I was just gifted a piece of chicken.
You know, Donnie's a foodie.
I rescued it. I'm Coast Guard. I have to rescue things, and so. Great breading. Crunchy.
It's moist. Definitely moist.
And that was the end. The middle is even more moist.
Maria said, don't feed the bears, but feed Donnie.
Have another. It's even more moist in the middle here. I would say a little salty. Sometimes
It doesn't taste salty to me, but
I don't really notice the salt in the first or 2 or 3 bites. But when I get to the 3rd or 4th one, my body will tell me, you know, take another bite. But so far, so good. Well, thank you to those people, and I didn't give them a card. Maybe we'll see them later.
Mike I Saw Bear said the grease bears ride in hot rods and wear leather jackets. Mike I Saw Bear asked if Tara hits the trailheads early in the morning. Michael Reynolds said Wednesday he goes to get his CT scan next week for his blood work to see the doctor. So everybody keep him in their prayers, if you wouldn't mind. Lift him up in your prayers.
Do everything you can naturally. The medical system will not be good.
He's getting several tests done.
He had good results last time, I remember. Last bite. Save me on salt. Yes, that was very good. As a matter of fact, I even brought a little bottle of juice that I am now going to need to drink from. And there's a sale going on at Andy's today. It's their 3rd anniversary, everybody. Any Andy's fans out there, if your Andy's is within an hour, well, within 30 minutes.
Is that why you wanted to leave? So you could get the Andes? Huh.
I'm sure Andy's is open till 10 too. You probably want to drink.
You better check and see when it's open till.
Oh yeah, they're open late. You wanna
Usually it's 11.
Well, weekends it would be 11, yeah. So I'm letting Joy have a drink since she just had the last of that chicken. Why didn't I give him a card? Good. Good zone.
Tara said they usually leave out about 8 a.m., whatever their adventure is. And sometimes they change their adventure depending on the weather. Michael said, I enjoyed what you shared today, Joy. Well, thank you, Michael. Just trying to be an encouragement for people.
It says, oh yeah, Monday it's open till 11.
Maria said, Andy's is so good. Donnie loves Andy's. It's easy to digest.
Gatlinburg is 74 degrees, 10 degrees warmer than yesterday.
Michael Reynolds said, we've both been a blessing to him. Donnie's checking his watch. My watch actually rang today. Donnie was calling me and it rang and I answered my watch. For a real quick answer from Donnie, it rings to the my regular phone number. This is a great place to sit. And enjoy the view. Let me see. I don't know how many steps I got in today. I don't know which one is the steps. Do you know which one is the steps? That's what it looks like.
Yeah, that's the one with the steps.
Which one's the steps?
Oh, that I know.
There must be a bear.
Oh, you got a bear. On. Go.
Do you see him?
Let's go. Let's go. Don't even think about it. He's going.
What's the code word for the bear?
He's right here. He's going down the path. He's going down the path. Over here. That. Right here. Right here.
Hold this. Hold this. Donnie.
Go on. Go. Go. He's gonna go over that way. He's gonna try to go that way. Turisto's getting your way, don't they?
At least we're up above him.
He's on the front. Oh, he's on the lower level.
West side, where the boardwalk leads to.
I didn't. So here's the.
There he is, right there. I see him. He's on the gravel. There he goes.
Definitely heading back to nature now.
Yeah, he went down that other trail. Yeah.
It's his time of day. It's my time of day.
What he'll do is he'll come back like late when they're closed. He'll come back when they're closed. Wander around.
That's a nice surprise.
Y'all see him?
Just enough.
What? It's big. Yeah.
It was very dark. I don't know if
Guy
they can
held
even
his
see
hand
it
up
on
right
there.
under his- right about chest height. He goes, it's this high.
It went way down the path.
It did?
Yeah, he went way down there.
Okay.
Yeah. He'll come back when you're closed.
Furry has gone deeper down the path, so he should be back up anytime. I hate running them off because this is their home, but
I know. But, you know, he'll be back when you're closed.
yeah.
You know, that's when he'll come back and
Yeah.
Well, that was exciting, even though, you know, the camera wasn't light enough to see him. But that was exciting. I think that was the same one from the other day, don't you, Donnie?
It was a pretty big bear, yeah.
He was a big bear. Yeah. So he went on down that, he didn't walk on the same path that we were on. He was down here on this greenery part, and then he went on down when they were blowing the sirens. So he's going on down there. He'll come back when they close, wander around.
Don't let me die.
All right, well, hello, Bill and Julia. Just had the excitement of a bear. Tara said, you slide your circle screen up and you can see the number of steps you have taken and the number of miles you have walked. Okay, here. Hold this for me so I can figure this out. It says I've done, I don't know if you can see it. It says 289 calories. $3,631 steps, 1.52 miles so far, because we're not done walking. We're gonna walk back down and stuff.
They said you gotta be back down by 10. Let's sit down and just enjoy the view.
Snoopy's parachuting down. Did you change mine? Off of mine? You did.
What did I change?
You're just not on my live anymore, so I can't see the comments. You went to someone else's.
No, I just laid it on my lead. Yours was at the top. Right there.
Teresa, they have an underground grease pit here. It's what they did in order to try to keep the bears from getting in the grease pit, and it's at the very edge of the property where the street line is, so that they can put their grease in there and not have bears breaking into a grease pit, because the bears can't, I don't think the bears actually can get into their grease pit. They can just smell it, but they can't really get into it. The one they built, because they built it underground.
We were there when it was still a light out, and then by the time we got to the top, it was already dark. That's funny.
Bill said, been watching for a minute, but came in when Maria predicted the bear sighting. Yeah, she said, I think you're going to see a bear. We're thrilled every time we see a bear. Yeah, Maria said, I had a hunch you were going to see a bear. Tara said, the red is your move circle, and that means how many calories you've burned. The green is exercise, which is how many minutes you've moved. But you have to move quickly and constantly to get it to move. Well, I'm not quick or constant. I'm not quick or constant.
Or constant.
Tara said the blue is, did you stand up for at least 1 minute with your watch hanging down by your side each hour? Well, I don't know about that, but when my watch told me to stand up,
Go back.
we just went for a walk instead. I stood up, but then we went for a little short walk at the campground. Maria said, bear, I was right about the bear. Teresa said, beautiful view. Maria said, I imagine next month things will get busy down there. Tara said, we walk out the hotel room thinking we're going to one place, and by the time we hit the car, we decided to go somewhere else, and then the time we leave the hotel, we've decided to go another place. Tara Dalmatian said the Gatlinburg Skypark would do everything they could to prevent bears from being in their food or trash, and they're doing everything they can to make sure, by doing that the bears do not get euthanized from their behavior up here. So even though they have a grease pit, it's underground, buried it. And the manager told us that last Easter when we were here. He said they were building, underground grease pits and stuff. Johnny's on his phone, so he's not really paying attention.
Turning it back and forth.
Okay. It was kind of steady there. But I think I'm gonna say goodnight, and we're gonna start walking again. And there's some people down there now where the bear was, where the bear went down. They might not realize the bear was right there. Cammy said, I see the bear. Did you go back and see the bear? Teresa said, so glad they can't get in the grease pit. Yeah, they can't get in the grease pit here because they buried it underground. Now, the bear did climb on top of the grease pit area and stand on top of it, but he couldn't get in it. Yeah, Donnie wants to go to Andy's, so but we'll have to finish our walk. So I might pop up on TikTok to finish our walk down that way. The people on TikTok enjoy popping on for our way down. So thank you all for watching. We love you,
We love you.
but Jesus loves you more.